incredible first lady. And I'll never forget when we were first dating, and I asked her, tell me your favorite role model of a couple who demonstrates a loving relationship. And she actually said Ronald and Nancy Reagan. And in so many ways, Meta actually reminds me of Nancy Reagan. She's beautiful, she's elegant, extremely smart. She is a stand by your man, woman, incredibly protective of me. No details too small. Tells me how to dress. Along with Hector, advised me on the big decisions. She's an incredible mother. Basically, she runs the show. And I can't thank you enough for that. You are the love of my life. You got, a lot of you guys know this. So when I first came on the trustees, Meta was so excited that she wanted to move here and buy a farm with a barn. And she lit up all the real estate agents. I go, I'm an engineer. I don't know anything. So anyway, the other person I deeply like to thank is Hector, not only for all the work he does at the foundation, but he is just the definition of a friend and somebody who you dare to be yourself with. Godfather, role model. He's actually just like Meta, except instead of being beautiful and elegant, he's ruggedly handsome and gallant. And then I got my two sons over here, the big guys, you know. So both my brothers, occasionally my role models. Steve, spacecraft design engineer for NASA. He was the engineer I never could be. I can't tell you how proud I am. And then Carter, who just graduated from Purdue in August, is now an actor in Hollywood. Now, he doesn't have a part yet. But in the Krach family, that never stopped anybody. Okay? And I said, now, if you can't become an actor, then you should, like, write movies or write plays. So anyway, before I got up here, Carter gave me some lines to read, so I'm going to read them to you. As loyal alums, Carter and I are deeply touched and honored to have our name on this great leadership center. We thank you. Just the best. Just the best. And then, of course, the crazy twins. They've been to Purdue 11 times, even though they just turned 3. They were grand marshals in the homecoming parade yesterday. I mean, these guys bleed, you know, black and gold. You already had a chance to see them. They're, you know, I mean, Emma's just like you, Meta. It's incredible. You know, they are brainwashed. They're coming to Purdue. Now we just have to work on make sure they can get into Purdue. But just follow the lead of Carter. And I also want to thank my sisters, Di and Terry, who I couldn't ask for better sisters. Boy, you talk about standing by your side through thick and thin. I love you. You just mean more to me than anything else. All the crazy stuff growing up together. And then, of course, there's Mama Krach. Now, Mama Krach, she's like the Barbara Bush of the Krach family. There's good child abuse and bad child abuse. She's good child abuse. She's been my role model in many ways. And, you know, I remember playing football in high school, and we'd be in the huddle, and you could hear my mom from the stands going, "Keith, kill him!" Role model of leadership, but also, more importantly, a role model of philanthropy and what you have done for the Children's Oncology Center at the Cleveland Clinic for the last 50 years has been the greatest role model ever. And of course, also adopted in the family's Murray, man. My mom adopted him, great friend. He's an honorary Boilermaker, even though he went to Michigan. I'm amazed he's here this morning because he just got in from the bars over here. But anyway. And then, you know, all the great family from Meta's side of the family. You know, starting with Papa Bear over there. My brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, and Cormac, who's at the big leadership center in the sky. I love you guys. And then, of course, the great trustees, which was an unbelievable privilege of my life to be able to serve with what I consider the best, pound for pound, greatest set of trustees on the planet. And Tom, I couldn't have asked for a better vice chairman, man. You were just the greatest chairman. I just can't thank you enough. And Berghoff, my marlin fishing buddy, who is chair of the search committee, which I think was our biggest accomplishment as this great trustee team, was to bring in Mitch as the president of Purdue University, which I can tell you, not only myself, but at universities around the world. No, he is the best president of any AAU school. And your code name was Marlin. That's why I said Marlin Fishing. We'll tell you the story later.